culinary art school. My first very own homemade plant-based key lime pie. Y'all see it. Y'all get into the video on how we made this plant-based, all plant-based vegan ital vital key lime pie. Y'all see that? Zoom in on the crust. It is crust on there. It's crust on there. Y'all, yes. Yeah. Give thanks and gratitude.
Greetings, all I and I's. How are y'all doing on this lovely day? Give thanks and gratitude for you tuning in to sustainability, restoring our healing in our community, all of the things that's dealing with natural livity. Give thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in to the alignment of nature's frequency. Today we are preparing for the holy days. We are preparing for the holy days, and I'm making a plethora of things for me and my family. You already know it's plant-based, and it's going to be in separate videos, so it might be the same intro for all of them. But today we're preparing key lime, a plant-based key lime pie, a plant-based sweet potato pie. We're going to be pre-making our plant-based cheese to go over our plant-based macaroni. Yeah, cause we're making a chickpea cornbread. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else we're making, but today's video is gonna be the key lime pie. And oh yeah, we're making my herbal Kool-Aid. So we're making the herbal Kool-Aid, plant-based cheese, key lime pie, sweet potato pie, chickpea cornbread. So yeah, so I already started soaking my walnuts. This is gonna be for the crust of, well, actually, these walnuts, I'm gonna be making, oh yeah, these walnuts right here, I'm gonna be making the mock meat that goes on top of the cheese. So I'm gonna do the cheese by itself, then the mock meat. And we're gonna be making some plant-based chips too. So we're gonna be having like nachos, and then you could put the cheese over the macaroni if you want, macaroni. And then the cheese is gonna be for multiple things. So this is what this is soaking in here for. Now I already started soaking the cashews as well. These cashews is going to be for the cheese, and then I'm also having like 1/4 or 1/2 cup of these cashews to go in the key lime pie. So yeah, we're doing that today. So half of the walnuts that I was soaking, I don't know if this is going to be enough. This is the one that I have just fried. So yeah, a half of these walnuts, probably like the rest of this is gonna go for the key lime pie. And these are our dates. That's why I was like, this is gonna be for our bottom or crust. We're not using this pan per se. I'm using a bigger pan. We're also going to be putting some avocados in there to make for the color and the nutrients of it. So we're going to be putting some dates for the crust. We're going to be putting some dates, and for the filling, we're going to be putting some dates. Also, I'm going to be putting like some dates in the sweet potato pie. So I think this is enough. This is because dates are sweet. So this is enough that we're going to use for the key lime pie. Oh, these got the seeds in it? Wow, I didn't even know they had the seeds still in them. To be honest with you, I actually did not know that. I thought these was pitted. So we're taking the seeds out of our dates. Alright, we got a bowl. Yeah, so key lime pie was my favorite, holy day pie. And yeah, we're keeping the tradition alive, making everything plant-based. Making everything plant-based. So that's what we're doing. Wash these dates off. Alright, the only thing that we're going to be baking, like cooking, is the crust part of this key lime pie. And skip the graham crackers if you're not, don't worry about the graham crackers. I just want it because of the taste. But you don't have to, you can skip that part. But the important part is the walnuts and the dates. That's it. That's all you need for the crust. And then the key lime is going to go in the filling with our cashews. So some of our cashews are soaking. And we're going to be blending this up with some coconut. I'm going to put some coconut in there. And I have some coconut cream. So I have some coconut cream that I'm going to put in there, which, let me go get that. Alright, so I have the coconut cream unsweetened because we have the dates that's going to sweeten it up. I washed off the dates. So half of the, like some dates is going to go inside for the filling. Then some dates and the walnuts is going to go for the crust. And I'm using some graham crackers as well for that like taste of it. But this is sweet. This is the regular grinded up coconut. So I'm just putting that on top of it and I'm going to mix it in. So I'm mixing this in with the coconut cream. And I'm just really like free forming it. I've seen a couple of tutorials or recipe videos on plant-based key lime pie and I just put a lot of them together. Alright, so we have 2 avocados that we're using for the color of it, So let's check these avocados. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be the filling. Alright, now let's go. Now let's see how these avocados are looking. Not as green as I wanted, but we're gonna put that in there. See, we're gonna put that avocado right up in there. Hopefully it takes form of the color. If not, hey, it's gonna be creamy, so you can skip the coconut cream part and just really do the avocados, the lime. You can do it however you feel that you want to do it. But yeah, this is not gonna take the color of it. It might, but I'll probably need another avocado. But I don't want to waste my avocados because I do want to do a guacamole. Yeah, this should be good. That color is coming together a little bit. So we're putting all of the avocados in. This is a more greener one. Yeah, so about 2 avocados will do. If you want to go by measurements, just do a little bit at a time. If you got a big family, double it up. We don't go by measurements. Yeah, this should do. So I have 2 avocados in here. We're going to be blending up here shortly. Alright, now let's cut up our limes. It says seed, but I don't know. You know we saving the seeds. You know we gonna save the seeds. Come on now, save them seeds, man. We got date seeds, key lime seeds. Save your seeds. You know we saving the seeds. How dare you think that we're not gonna save the seeds? This seed is, I don't think I cut it in the middle, because I think if you cut it straight in the middle, you won't break the seed. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it straight in the middle so I can get both of them seeds. I love me a good key lime pie, and this is my first time making it plant-based. Y'all, I'm so excited, y'all. This is my first time making a key lime pie plant-based. Well, actually, this is my first time even making a key lime pie. I always bought it from the store. Oh no, not that juice coming out. But we're gonna be having a... Okay, just trying to get the seeds out. Yeah, let's see. Alright, this is the last one. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. Cut right down the middle of it. Alright. Because I'm not even going to hold you a few of them. The seed had kind of cracked in the middle of it. It wasn't aligned properly. Let's make this a good one. Yeah, now I'm going to need a bigger bowl. Alright, we're going to be putting this in there, squeezing the limes in there. Yes. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to taste this. It's gonna be good. And it's so easy to make. So easy to make with little ingredients, because you don't need nothing else to sweeten it. The dates are super sweet. Yeah, the dates are super sweet, so that's gonna bring that together perfectly. So we're gonna oh yeah, this coming green. Yeah. Thank you, avocados. So that one video I made, so different people was doing like different things to make it green. One person was using matcha, and then I seen one person use avocados. And one person didn't use nothing green. So I was like, this is good. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna bring y'all a little bit closer. Yeah, that is a beautiful hue. It's a beautiful green. Like, yeah, that's gonna be good. All right. So now we got all of our seeds. These are all of our limes that we're gonna have to squeeze inside of here. Even the avocado seeds we're keeping. Come on, like right there, like it's sustainability. Make sure y'all keep y'all skins. It's plenty of stuff that you can do with these. I put them in the compost, so. And then I'm gonna give it like one last squeeze with my hands. We might actually have a thicker crust than the most people that I watch the videos on. Our crust might be thick. Was that a seed that I didn't get out? Wow. Sometimes these be having like 4 seeds in there. See? It's another seed right there. Wow. For these holy days coming up. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even think I got the seeds out of this one. It looks like I didn't get the seeds out of that one. Yeah. Yeah, these seeds be hiding up in there. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. A little. So, don't ask me how many limes these were, because I surely did not count them. Actually, I probably only took one out of the bag. So, use about 15 limes. So, we still have to add our cashews in there. To be honest, if you don't want to use cashews, just use the avocados. Really, I could stop right here and just put the dates in there and then bake the pie. I mean, the crust, and that's it. But, you know, I'm using all of the recipes. This is made our filling. We're going to be adding some dates in there. So, like I said, we're going to be blending all of this up. If you want to eat it raw like this, some people eat it raw. Well, this is kind of a little bit raw in a way. Well, yeah, you could actually eat this raw. You don't have to cook the crust, to be honest with you. But I'm going to be cooking the crust for a little bit. So I'm just going to be adding dates in there. I'll be adding all of these dates. And then some of the dates, like a little bit of this, I'm going to save it for our sweet potato pie. As we're doing a sweet potato pie. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be next, because I'm making all of it in the same day. But it's going to be different videos. Alright. I'm doing everything in order, really. Well, I'm doing everything one at a time. So it's not like I'm going to be like switching from different things. Yeah, this should be enough dates to go in there. Because like I said, dates are really, really sweet. I'm just chopping it. I mean, obviously the blender is going to chop all this up. But to make it easy on the blender, we're going to be just cutting it slightly. Mixing it in. Everything mixing in together. Even the cashews. We're just going to put a little bit of cashews in there. Not a lot. Check out the vibes. You know the vibes. I love when he say that. Turn up vegan. Turn up vegan. This recipe is not inspired by him per se. Because I don't know exactly what he used. But I know for sure he used avocados. And I got that from him. I got the avocado part from him. So, but the other stuff I got from other recipes and stuff. But I'm going to give him his credit for the avocados. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. Because I didn't see nobody else put no avocados in there but him. Alright. I don't think he used dates either. But I think he did use dates. But I'm not sure. He didn't put the full recipe on there. I just seen him do the avocado part. Alright, so we got that all mixed in. I'm just gonna grab a few cashews, like a handful of cashews, and that's it. I'll show y'all. So this is the only amount of cashews I'm putting in there. So just like maybe a handful. If you want to go by measurements, I'll probably put like 2 handfuls of dates chopped up, 2 avocados. With the coconut cream, I'll probably use about 2 cups of coconut cream, 2 cups of regular shredded coconuts. So yeah, we're going to be blending this up. Alright, so for the crust, we're using a food processor. For the filling, we're using the blender. But use what you have. But use what you have. Use your discernment of what you got. So this is optional, but we're making the crust. These are graham crackers. Optional. We'll chop up our crust. Add our dates and walnuts. So if you're not using the graham cracker, just go ahead and put your dates and walnuts in. Walnuts. Don't add no water or nothing. But if you have washed off, if you had soaked your walnuts and dates and stuff, it should already have a water consistency, so you don't need no more water than that. Just chopping it up so I can get all the way down. Let's see how it go. Might have to do it like slowly, some at a time, but let's see. Something sizzling over there. That's what I was saying. Chop it down. Bring everything down. I got the plant-based graham crackers. Even though it has like the unbleached enriched flour, that's like the only thing that it had in there that wasn't like, oh, and soy. The soy, it has soy in there. So if you don't do soy, that's why I'm saying, if you want it alkaline, just go ahead and just do without the graham cracker. But if you just want it plain vegan, then you can add the graham cracker. This is a one-time thing. It ain't like I'm having this every day. Like, come on now, like. To be honest with you, it needs to be grounded up like way more. I don't know if I'm gonna like switch it out to the blender or like do it a little bit at a time, but it's sticky enough to put on the pan. So let's try it. Let's see what it's looking like outside of the pan. I'm like, is that even gonna be enough for the whole pan? I mean, I guess. Let me see. I need it blended up a little bit more. So I'm gonna just do a little bit at a time. Yeah, it's sticky. So if you want to eat this raw, that's why I was saying, like, you can go ahead and eat this like that. If you want to do the raw way. No bake key lime pie. You can end it right here. Blend up the filling and put it in there. And then that's a no bake with you. And my blender is gonna be too much sticky to get it out. And really, this date need to be spread out. Yeah, this is not. I have so much filling compared to the crust, but I might just put some of the filling in the freezer and then come back and do some more crust. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So we're gonna just fill up the filling, not that much, but save the rest for another time. Because I actually don't have any more walnuts. Well, I do have walnuts, but that's for walnut meat. That's for my walnut meat. Yeah, if you want to do no bake, you can stop right here. Blend up your filling and put the filling in. But see how it's sticking? I'm about to blend me up some more well, I don't have any more dates, but I'm gonna make it more graham crackers because you see, you can stop right there. So now I'm going to put this slightly in the oven for just a little bit so it can like come all together. Now we're about to blend up our filling. Alright, this is our filling. Going straight in the blender. I didn't even blend it up yet, but the thickening of the bowl though. Alright, you ready? Y'all come take a look at it up close. Well, obviously it still got like a little. Y'all see that? Y'all see how that is? Y'all see the thickness of it?
Let me check on her.
Let me check on the crust, making sure it don't. Y'all, y'all, I can just eat this by itself. Yeah, yeah. Man, y'all don't know how excited I am that I found a plant-based key lime pie recipe. That just did it. We're just gonna take some in my bowl and let me eat it. It's the coconuts for me. I taste the coconuts. I taste the lime. It's not too much. It's not too many limes in it. Wow. I taste the coconut. The coconut really brung it together. I taste the sweetness is the dates. The dates not overpowering. Wow, I can really just eat this by itself though. Make me some, and then after this crust, I can make me some spelt. I'm gonna be showing y'all. This should make you want to dance. Y'all gotta try this recipe. Y'all gotta try it. And then the avocado, not to mention the avocados don't overpower it. And it made it creamy. I don't taste the cashews, but I know that's the creamy and the thickness of it is the avocados and or the cashews, whichever one. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So, the crust is ready. As y'all can see, the crust is ready. The filling is ready. And now all we gotta do is just, like, make it, like, a little presentable with the key lime zest on there. This is not a good way to do this. But, y'all, let's just pour our filling on there like that. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's see if that's enough. And then I'll freeze the rest of it. Or use it as a... Alright, y'all. Let's do this. I think that's a little bit too much, but... And no, I don't have a fancy thing where the crust come out and stuff. They're just gonna have to cut it from a pan. I'm not gonna taste it until everybody tastes it though. Put a little circle. And it did have a little whipped cream on top. I'm not doing a whipped cream. That is unsweetened anyway. Well, not the whipped cream, the coconut cream is unsweetened, so it wouldn't make sense to do that. But what they did was, they was cutting the limes and putting it, like presenting it well. Like their presentation. It's all about the presentation. Look at me in culinary arts. Look at me in culinary arts, bro. Bro, I'm in culinary arts right now. Sprinkle a little lime zest on the top of it, making it look presentable. You know, I use this. Instead of having the let me see, I need another one. Is this one? Okay, yeah. Y'all,
It's just it's the presentation for me. It's the presentation for me. Y'all see it when I get finished with it. Finish decorating it and stuff. This one is for the books. This ain't even in my cookbook, but there's gonna be my cookbook is gonna be more in depth of all of the recipes that I have on my YouTube channel. Y'all better go ahead and watch that because I'm taking all of that down and putting it right in my cookbook. So y'all got a limited time to look at all my videos that I've ever did because I'm taking all of that down and putting it all in my cookbook. My updated cookbook. Now I already have a cookbook out already, but that's from like recipes around the world and stuff that I've cooked. Oh yeah, I did that, y'all. When you want to make it look presentable to the fam, I'm like, yes, I was thinking about making a cheesecake too, and that's on the menu. Well, that's gonna be like on the menu probably in like, because I gotta get me some I gotta have the strawberry cheesecake. Yeah, and then the zest of it. It's zesty a little bit. Not as much, but I guess I'm not even gonna have the zest in there like that. I'm just swirl that. I'm just have a swirl. All right, y'all. And and that's the video. All we gotta do is just put it in the refrigerator to let it sit. Y'all, look at that. Culinary art skill. My first very own homemade plant-based key lime pie. Y'all see it. Y'all get into the video on how we made this plant-based, all plant-based vegan vital key lime pie. Y'all see that? Zoom in on the crust. It is crust on there. It's crust on there. Y'all, yes. Yeah. Your thanks and gratitude. And now we just put it in the refrigerator and wait. And tomorrow I'm gonna show y'all like me eating it with the fam and stuff. So I be cracking myself up. This is a winner plant-based dinner. Bro, y'all know back in the day when y'all used to say that. Winner chicken dinner. Nah, this is a winner plant-based dinner. The rest of this I'm gonna give it to Egypt, see if she like it. She ain't never had this before. Just the filling part. Give thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in. The next video is gonna be that sweet potato pie, and that's what we're finna get started on.